Hello students, very good morning. So today session we will discuss Huffman isolable analogy. It is a very important topic regularly. So one question asking from this topic for all kind of entrance examination point of view, right? So we will discuss Huffman isolable analogy in simple way. So there is no need to draw the molecular orbital energy level diagrams for metal complexes or simple organic fragment. So just remember only the spaces of 18 electron spaces are isolable to 8 electron spaces, and here we have a simple concept. So follow the simple concept, student, you will get the answer very quickly, right? Then we will move to the topic, student. Huffman isolable analogy. Right, isolobal analogy, right? Isolobal analogy concept was proposed by Roald Hoffman. He is an American theoretical chemist. He was won the Nobel Prize in chemistry in 1981. Right? What is isolobal analogy? Is says, right? Isolobal analogy concept is proposed by Roald Hoffman. So we can denote as like this symbol. So here, if for example A and B both are isolobal spaces, then the better representation is A to B. Here you can see this is the representation, right? If the two fragments are isolobal to each other, then we can represent the symbol of this like this. So this is the isolobal symbol. Otherwise, if the three fragments are isolobal with each other like A, B, C, then we can represent as A is isolobal with B and B is isolobal with C, right? So this is the way to represent of these spaces, right? What is isolobal analogy definition, right? If the two fragments are isolobal, if the number and the symmetry properties, approximate energy and shape of frontier orbitals as well as the number of electrons occupying them are similar, that means not identical, then we can say it is a isolobal analogy concept, right? So means the two fragments like A and B are the two fragments. If the two fragments are say these two fragments are isolobal, then the symmetry properties are similar, the number of electrons are similar, and the two fragments are having the approximate energies, and the shape of the frontier molecular orbitals are similar, then we can say the two species are isolobal to each other, right? According to the Huffman isolobal analogy concept, isolobal spaces should satisfy the following conditions. We will see what are the conditions, right? The first condition is the two fragments are having approximate energy. The second one, the similar symmetrical properties, means the symmetrical properties are similar, right? The third property is the similar number of electrons, right? Similar number of frontier molecular orbital. This is very, very important, right? The fifth point is similar chemical properties. So those species, species can satisfy all these conditions, then we can say the two fragments are isolobal to each other. If the three fragments are also isolobal to each other, right? Remember one thing, isolobal fragments may not be isostructural and not isoelectronic. Clear? So this is the note point. Okay, right. Next, here you can see we have some molecular orbital pictures. Here you can see. So if CH3 group, that means methyl, so it is isolobal with the chlorine atom, and it is isolobal with manganese, means pentacarbonyl manganese. These fragments are isolobal since them possess one similar frontier orbital. Here you can see, student, here one similar frontier orbital. Here you can see this is the one electron. So this is, we can say, this one electron is contribute for the cluster bonding. So this is a frontier molecular orbital, and here this CH3 fragment, here we can say this organic fragments, means here Ronald Hoffman develops the analogy concept between organic fragments with inorganic fragment, right? Here it is organic fragment, so which is isolobal with inorganic fragment, right? Here also one electron, one frontier molecular orbital has one electron. So this one electron is contribute for the cluster bonding, right? So therefore here it is a 7 electron species, right? So generally these 7 electron organic fragments are isolobal with 17 electron fragments of metal complexes. This is a very important, right? So here you can see then we have CH. So we can say it is carbine. It is isolobal with a phosphorus atom, and it is isolobal with a tricarbonyl cobalt. So these fragments are isolobal since each of them possesses three similar frontier molecular orbitals and can contribute 3 electrons for cluster bonding, right? Here you can see. So this is a here you can see this is a 5 electron species, right? So this 5 electron species is fragment means isolobal with phosphorus. Here also the 3 electrons are contribute for the cluster bonding. Here also 3 electrons are contribute for the cluster bonding. So in this metal complex also these 3 electrons are contribute for the cluster bonding. Already, so these are sigma bonds, right? These are sigma bond, and here also one sigma bond is here. So this is one pair is forms the sigma bond, and here you can see these are the sigma bonds, right? Sigma bond, right? So this is electron, so which is contribute for the cluster bonding. Okay, right? So similarly, student, so these 5 electron species or 5 electron fragments are isolobal to 15 electron fragments of metal complexes, right? The third one you can see the BH group and the CH2 group. All these are possess 6 electron fragment, right? So these 6 electron fragments contribute for the 2 electron contributes towards the cluster bonding, right? Here you can see the 2 electrons are there, right? So these two are the frontier molecular orbital. Here also the same frontier molecular orbital. So these frontier molecular orbital electrons contribute for the cluster bonding. Here also FeCO4. Here also the 2 electrons contribute for the cluster bonding. So therefore here you can see, student, these 6 electron species are isolobal to the 16 electron species, right? So similarly, student, if the 18 electron species is contribute of metal complex contribute so is isolobal with the 8 electrons of organic fragments. Okay, right? So please remember, student, so here these are the molecular orbital pictures of 7 electron species, 5 electron and 6 electron species. Okay, right? Next we will move to the very simple concept of isolobal analogy. It is a very simple concept, student. If it is a D6 means the configuration of D6, student, here then the metal complex is Ml6 type. So it is 18 electron. It possesses 18 electrons rule. Then it is isolobal with the organic fragment of CH4. It possesses 8 electron spaces. Similarly, student, for a D7 configuration of Ml5, it is 17 electron species which isolobal with the CH3 methyl fragment which possess 7 electron spaces, right? So 8D8 configuration with Ml4 type, and it is a 6 electron, it obeys a 6 electron rule. It is isolobal with CH2 organic fragment and which possess 6 electron species, right? Similarly, for a D9 configuration which possess Ml3 type of metal complex and with 15 electrons, these species are isolobal with CH. So this is a carbine organic fragment which possesses 5 electron species. So similarly, student, a 14 electron species, 14 electron organic, 14 electron of metal fragment is isolobal with carbon, so which is having 4 electron species. So this is a very simple analogy. If we know the 18 electron species, means if we know the calculation of 18 electron rule, so then it is very easy to identify which of the following which of the following organic molecule is isolobal with the following metal complex, right? Here, student, we will work out some example. It gives a concept for the determination of inorganic fragment with organic fragment, right? Here you can see we will do some example. Here we have a few examples, student. The first example here, so that is NiCO taken twice, right? So this is a metal carbonyl, so which is fragment with which organic fragment? So it is inorganic fragment, is isolobal with which kind of organic fragment we will discuss. Right here you can see nickel. So nickel is has D8S2, so means 10 electrons, 10 valency electrons, and CO is a 2 electron contribute, and we have 2, so therefore, so 2 into 2 electrons, so that is equal to 4 electron. So here the total number of electrons, that is equal to 14 electron. If it is a metal carbonyl, this inorganic fragment has 14 electron, so then it is isolobal with so carbon, so which is a 4 electron species, right? So similarly, here you can see COCP, COCP, right? So cyclopentadienyl, so is attached with the cobalt metal atom. Here cobalt has a D7S2 configuration, and Cp is a 5 electron species. So here you can see the number of electrons here, 7 plus 2, 9, and plus 5, so that is equal to 5, that is equal to, it is a 14 electron species, right? Similarly, so this COCP fragment is isolobal with the carbon of 4 electron. So we can write combine of these three, student. So that is NiCO taken twice is isolobal with COCP is isolobal with organic fragment of carbon. So clear. So means A, B, C. So these three fragments are isolobal to each other, right? So these are not isoelectronic spaces. So these are isolobal spaces, right? Next, so we will move another example. So that is a CO, CP, CO, CP, right? Here you can see. So cobalt, so D7S2, so that means 9 valency electrons, and 1 CO, that is 2 electron, and Cp, it is 5 electron contribution to the total electron count. So therefore 9 plus 2 11, 11 plus 5 16. So therefore it is a 16 electron inorganic fragment. So this 16 electron inorganic fragment is isolobal to CH2 fragment. It is a 6 electron, right? So next here you can see, student, CO, Cn taken 5 to the power of minus 3, right? Here it's cobalt is 9 electron spaces plus Cn, so it is negative charge, so means it minus charge, so that means it is a 5 electron contribution, and so the negative charge we will add 3 electrons to the metal atom, so then here it is equal to, so 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 3, so that is equal to, it is a 17 electron species, right? So this 17 electron species is isolobal with methyl fragment, that is CH3, right? And also, so this fragment is also isolobal with MnCO5, right? MnCO5. So because here Mn is D5S2, so means 7 electrons, and so 5 COs, each CO can contribute 2 electrons to the metal atom, so that is equal to 10 electrons. So that's why it is a 17 electron species. Okay, clear, student, right? So next we will do few more examples. So that is here you can see CO taken 4 to the power of minus 1, right? To the power of minus 1, right? So CO is 9 valency electrons plus 4 COs, that means 8 electrons, and so 1 negative charge, adding 1 electron to the total electron, 9 plus 8 17, 17 plus 1 18, so it is 18 electron species, right? So this 18 electron species is isolobal with methane organic fragment, and also it is isolobal with chromium CO taken 6, CO taken 6 here, because here D5S1, so D5S1 means 6 electrons, and so 6 COs, and means each CO contribute 2 electron, so that's why here equal to 12 electron, so that is equal to 8 electron, 18 electron species, right? So next we will do some other examples, right? So technetium CO5 is isolobal with rhenium carbonyl, and it is isolobal with magnesium. It is isolobal with manganese, MnCO5, and it is isolobal with CH3 fragment, because all are possess 17 electron species, right? All are possess 17 electron species, but this organic fragment is having 17 electron species, right? Student, 18 electron species is isolobal to 8 electron, 17 electron isolobal to 7 electron of organic, and 16 electron species are isolobal with 6 electron, 15 electron is isolobal with 5 electron, and then 14 electron species is isolobal to 4 electron species, right? So these are the various kind of examples of isolobal analogy topic, student. So please practice few more examples, so it helps to a lot for the determination of isolobal fragments of inorganic fragments with organic fragments, student, right? I hope you understand, student. So thank you very much.